Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. So, welcome to another video from Stepping Towards Liberation Group. So, today's topic is choosing the right place to donate. So, we would have seen many people thinking which is the right place to donate. Okay. So, when they get a thought to donate something, some people just go and donate and come back, and some people are a very little bit, they will do more analysis and see whether they are doing at the right place or not. There are many people in many different ways they handle when it comes to a situation when they want to donate something. Okay, so if you go to any some, I don't want to name the organization, they'll emphasize that you do the donation at the right place. Okay, so right place means what exactly? So let's discuss that point. Okay, we are not going to give any conclusion on something, but how to handle the situation. Okay, suppose and very first thing what I would like to convey is, like, if you get a thought to donate something to somebody, that itself is a big thing, big turn in our life. Let's do it. Let's not think too much, but we don't want to uh, we don't want to stop that. It means, like, what I mean is to say is, like, whether you are doing it at the right place or wrong place, it's a secondary thing. But better, do not stop that uh, thought and tell that no, I am not going to donate because I did not find any right place. So don't do that. Okay. So that is my way of looking at it. Okay. So better don't think too much. If you get a thought to donate, if you are able to find the right place, it's okay. Otherwise, also you do something. Okay. Don't turn that thing off. Okay. And then, and I will we will discuss this situation with a small scenario. Okay, suppose, and maybe at the end of this video we will get some idea like how to handle this situation also. Okay, hopefully, I wish. Okay, so let's take one example. Like, it's a very common example. Like, let's just think that we are driving somewhere, to a different city or something. We are in the drive, and suppose you got a lights or signal, whatever you call. So your car stopped there because of the red light, and then somebody came, and you see, maybe everybody would have come across this some kind of person like this, and he will tell, I'm hungry, please help. Okay, so so you have maybe a couple of dollars, or three or four or five, whatever it is, your capacity. You have it in your pouch in the sense, like, in the car you have that dollars available handy. Okay, so now there are some questions which we can think of. A person will think, okay, this person is telling like he's hungry. Okay, if I give to this person, what he will do? The question number one. Okay, whether I am doing it right or not by giving this person some amount. There may be so many things which will run in the mind of a person who is in driving, right? To just give it, because there is no time. It's hardly some few seconds, or maximum a minute or so. After that, you will get the light and you have to keep moving, right? You cannot take a decision. You cannot stop the car and block the traffic. Okay. So that's a limited time. This is one of the situation where we can think that we don't know how to analyze the situation, whether this person is the right person or wrong person, or there are so many ways to look at it. So some people will tell that no, don't give anything to those kind of people. They are not a real good people. They are not a devotee first. They will tell. That's a funny thing actually for me, according to me. So Actually, to me, the main thing is a non-devotee is more eligible to uh, get your help than a real devotee. Okay, he is not a devotee, or he will do something. He will misuse the amount which you give. He will go and eat some non-vegetarian burger or something. He will go and do some smoke. Okay, there may be so many ways people will think, and if you keep on thinking like that, in the meantime, you will get a green light, and then you have to keep moving. That's all. That's all. Where you never know when you come across that person again in your life or not. Okay, that's gone. Situation is gone, and your $5 or $2, whatever you have in your car, will be with you, and you don't know whether you will donate that $2 or $5 which is left in your car, or you'll use it for some your personal use. Okay, so okay, it's a very different, not different. It's a tricky situation, right? What to do? You came across a person who is telling hungry. Sometimes you see a lady with one or two kids next to her and tell that, and there is a display saying that I have two kids. Please help me survive. Something like that, right? I have seen maybe not many, but there are so many things like so many ways people will ask help, right? So the thing is how to handle this kind of situation. That is our topic now. Suppose you think that uh, the person is really in need of help, okay, and he is really hungry, and he will go and buy something and he will satisfy his hunger. That is good. That's a good scenario. Medium scenario. That person is he got along with your donation, he got some other people amount also, and he will use the other person's $4 or $5 whatever he has already got it to buy some food, and he may use your $2 or $5 whatever you gave to buy smoking to buy a cigarette. It's not good, right? You feel like I gave $2 or $5 to him, thinking that he will buy some vegetarian burger, not non-vegetarian burger. Okay, but he did. He instead he bought what? He bought a cigarette. It's bad for him, right? So we don't know. This would have happened after you gave the amount, right? Okay, so number three, maybe he will go and use some. He will go and buy something like a drug or something, and because he maybe already got used to that kind of things every day and night, he will have that this one and he will sleep. Maybe he wanted some money for that one. Not necessarily he is hungry, because he may be having enough money to satisfy his hunger, but still he is not able to. He is not able to pay the bill for the alcohol or whatever he wanted to have it, because his lifestyle is that. Okay, and so that's why he simply he's found that this is the way, and he just came to the signal lights, and he asked some money, and so he got something, and then that money also you contributed, and then he will go and use that one for that purpose. It's bad, right? So there are three scenarios we discussed now. One is he may have a burger, he may have a vegetarian burger, he may have a cigarette, or he may have some other alcohol or something he will buy. Can you guess what exactly that person will do? Is it in your control? While giving, also, if you tell that person, please use this for a vegetarian burger only, he will tell, okay. What you will do next, you know, or you don't know. You cannot guess. So it's better not to think too much and analyze the situation, and assume that whatever you are thinking will happen. Okay. So what I meant to say is there is not many things in your control. Okay. So what to do in this kind of situation? Whether to give that dollars or not? This is a question mark, right? So you may be hesitant, and there's a possibility that the lights will go green and you will not even do anything, and you may be thinking, "Well, I should have given that person." By the time that is gone, okay, you can't do much after that. Okay. So let's look at this in a different angle. What the people are telling, donate at the right place, right? Donating at the right place is your intention. Right place or wrong place is you don't have a proper understanding as of at that moment, and you don't know what to do. So you can think in many ways. Okay, let me not discuss too many scenarios. Let's think one or two scenarios, okay, which I think it makes sense. Okay, you gave $5 to a person. So he will go and he will buy something, right? He may be having, suppose he has, like you, there is another person who gave another $5, $2, something, all accumulated, he might be having a $25 for in hand. Okay. So when he go and buy a burger or whatever it is, can you guess which dollars he will use? He will use the amount, the cash, the dollars which you gave $5 or some others $5. You never know, right? You cannot keep a count like, okay, this person gave me this person gave me this. I want to use this only for this. Whatever it is, it's a stupidity, right? Even if you give if that person gives $5 from me or from somebody else, the burger shop person doesn't care, right? He will not ask like, no, this value is low or high. Nothing. It's just a $5. That's it. Okay. So first of all, don't think that he will buy something which you don't like. Once you give the amount to that person, it is his wish how to use it. Okay, it's not in your control. But your wish is what, to make that person feel good and to make that person eat a good non-vegetarian, no non-vegetarian, vegetarian meal or whatever you feel like it is proper. But he may or may not do that. Okay. So to keep the thing short, I will do one thing. I means like I will think in a different angle. Okay. So the $5 whatever you gave is not the only dollars he has. He has a lot of other money also. Okay. So, and from the day you gave that money, the person the $5, it is not necessarily that his total and remaining part of the life will be done with only your $5 or whatever amount he has at that moment. He will spend maybe $1,000 or 10,000 or $100,000 after your $5 donation. Okay. At some point, he will use this $5 for some good cause, right? Some he used $5 for a good cause. Assume that. I don't know what cause it is. We cannot discuss that. We don't need to discuss too much. So why don't you think that when that person has done something good, that $5 is your $5? Think like that. There's nothing which will stop you, right? To think like that. And he cannot come and the person cannot come and tell, no, I did not use your $5. I'm having, that is my money. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. First of all, that thing will not happen because nobody will come back to you and say that I used that $5 for some purpose. I never saw. In my life it did not happen, and I don't think anybody's life it will happen. If you donate $5 or $10, you come across the same person again after 2 3 years, and there is a, I don't know. It's very less chance that that person will remember your $5 and tell that okay, this $5, your $5, I used it for some purpose. There is no way. It's very 99.99999% possibility is less. So don't think too much of things which will not happen and which is not in your control. So think that you give $5 to a person. That's all. Your job is done. Whether he is hungry or he is not hungry, he is asking for the food or he is asking for something else. It's not your. It is not in your scope. Why he is doing that? Why don't he do some work? There might be so many other people. Some people may think that why don't you you go and work and get some same cash, right? So you don't want to argue that, and you don't want to discuss with that person because there's no time. First of all, you hardly have for a few seconds or a few minute or so. Okay, so you have to finish your job, right? And then you conclude that, and then you donate or not, and come back. That's the thing. So the thing is, what you can think of is, suppose you are a devotee of Krishna or Lord Shiva or whatever it is. I don't want to be specific to any religion or something. Okay, or you are a Christian. Okay, so what you do is you give that $5 to that person. If I am there, I would do this. If you give that $5 to that person, God, I am giving $5 from my hand to this person. My wish is it has to help him in a good way. Okay, so it please, because I am giving with a good heart. Okay, I wish this $5 will help him in a big way, and then give it and come out. That's all. Our job is done. So don't analyze too much. If you analyze too much, you'll get a headache. You'll get a headache. Okay, or how it works. If you want how it works, you need another 20-30 minutes to discuss. So it's better not to discuss too much. So the thing is, God will know what to do. Okay, because your intention is to help that person in a big way, not only giving a food or something. Let him also do some spiritual activity or something. Maybe God will consider that one, and because your wish is strong, right? So because when things are not in your control, it's everything is controlled by the Supreme Lord, right? There is no way you can tell no, everything is not controlled by somebody. There is no, you are the only one controller, right? No. So that you in your intention should be that $5 whatever I am donating, it should help the person in a big way, not only to serve his hunger, and maybe he will be helpful. He will get some help from the Supreme Lord. Give him a good thinking and get out of this kind of situation to depend on somebody, and try to elevate the soul. Okay, so if with that intention, just give it and forget it. It's easy to handle that. You have money, $2, $5, just give it and come back. That's all. So this is a situation where we don't have analysis of whether the person is good or bad or whatever it is. Better not to think too much. And some people will conclude that no, all these people who are on the roadside, they will use only for drinking. Or somebody will tell them those people are simply they have money, but they are using it only for the drugs. That kind of, if you conclude that, you might be wrong, right? Some person really he's hungry and he's there. You never know. So why you want to judge it, or you want to confirm that I will not uh, give any amount to a person who is on the roadside? If you decide that one, you may miss an opportunity to give it to some real hungry person or something, some person like that. Okay, so don't miss the opportunity. When there is an opportunity, you do it. That's it. Okay. So that is the conclusion of this video. Okay. And another small thing which I'll touch up in another 1 minute is, like, suppose you want to donate and give it to somewhere else. Okay. You don't know what to do. You don't know where to give donation, right? So get into some just to do a research on some organizations which are helping needy people and those kind of things. You do a research, and when you have time, right, you want to go and donate to some organization. So there's a lot of information about the organization. Some fake reviews are there. So many things we can investigate. Don't don't go and give donation blindly. Do some research. There is a time there. Okay, so but better do it at the right place. Okay. So that is very important. Okay, so when the situation is like you don't know, especially this kind of roadside people or whatever it is, those kind of small things. Don't judge the person. He will do right thing or wrong thing or something. So better give it with a wholehearted feeling that the amount whatever you are giving, it should help him in a big way, not only to satisfy his hunger or immediate need, but tell to God that it should help him to somehow um, grow in a better way. Okay. So like that, I don't want to discuss too much because that's a different topic. How which good way means what exactly? That's a different thing. Okay. So do like that, and don't think too much, and don't conclude anything like I should not help these people, I should not help those people because they are not good, they are good. There's who is good or who is bad, nobody knows. Okay. When he receive your money, he might be very good, but you don't know. After that, you cannot track first of all, and what he'll do, it is not in your control. So better not think too much. If you want to help somebody, help and go. If you are giving a big money or something, you will have time and you analyze the situation and everything and do it. But thing is, don't don't suppress the idea of donating to somebody. Okay, you definitely do it because the thought came to you. There are many people who are not donating or outside who are not who did not get even a thought like you got it. Right? So let's do it, and hopefully whatever you give to somebody or any organization, it will help them in a big way, and then you'll be satisfied. Hari Om.